only 2.5 weeks, you're at another major championship. It's the first major coming in, being a major winner. So talk about, is the mindset a little bit different?
No, I don't think the mindset is any different. I know how hard I work to win at Carnoustie, and it's not gonna get any easier just because you've won once. If anything, it'll be probably harder because there's less time to prepare and more pressure and more expectations.
You went into this tournament last year seeking the win to complete the career Grand Slam. What did you learn from that experience, do you feel, that will serve you well going into this year's tournament?
I think I was probably a little more anxious last year. I think going in, there was a big focus on it, given it was right after winning the Open Championship, so it was, fresh. I was, in form, and going to a place that, if I worked up the leaderboard, would create a lot of noise, and I feel somewhat under the radar this year. I've kind of felt that way a lot this year. I don't mind it, but at the same time, this tournament will always be circled, and until I'm able to hopefully win it someday.
All right, let's talk about the golf course here at Bellerive. I don't believe you played here in 08. So what are your first impressions, and where do you see your game fitting into this challenge here this week?
The first time I saw the golf course was yesterday. The golf course, I feel like it's in very good condition. The greens are a little soft, but it's still, there's a lot of quadrants in all the greens, so it's going to be fairly difficult to get at the flags. You definitely got to hit the fairways because the rough's very penal, I feel like. But I feel like the course sets up well for me. I really liked it yesterday when I played it. And I feel like the game's in pretty good form coming into this week.
The word comeback has been mentioned many times this year for you. In your mind, when would you consider the comeback complete?
Well, just the fact I'm playing the tour again, Craig, it's been just for me to be able to have this opportunity again it's a dream come true.
I've always enjoyed PGA Championship setups. They seem to suit my game style pretty well. Sort of modern layouts that reward good driving, reward good ball striking. I think I haven't seen much of Bellerive this week for obvious reasons with the weather, but from what I've seen, it does remind me of somewhere like a Valhalla type of golf course where there's quite a lot of mounding. The bunkering's pretty good, but it's a big long golf course.
When did you feel comfortable playing in a major championship?
Probably from 97 on. It was a little easier, but you never really comfortable. I felt like I belonged more, like maybe in the mid 90s, but that was obviously well into my career, 8 or 10 years. But again, I didn't play them steady until probably in the 90s.
You've never competed before on Bellerive. Are you good in new surroundings?
I mean, I'm just dealing with what I'm dealt with. Not seeing the golf course, you got to do a little bit of extra research. I'd played both those courses when I was an AM, and so I did have a little bit of knowledge, but this place I've got nothing. Saw 9 holes yesterday. Today, hopefully, if the rain stays away, maybe see a few more on the front side. But it's a place not many people have seen too much, which is nice. So I don't feel like I'm too far behind the 8 ball.